1 year, in a community of 300, 3 people died. All of them young, all related to me. I escaped a month before I was supposed to get married.
With whom?
I don't know.
You don't know even?
No.
You never met her?
I never met her.
It's against the law, you know.
Now I know. My name is Yoel Levy. I was born and raised in Leftahar cult. This is me, and this is my brother Mendy. We both escaped Leftahar.
How come they wait till you win 16? Usually they get married when they're 13.
Right, because they were traveling from Canada to Guatemala and then Guatemala to a few different places.
ראש הישיבה של לב טהור בישראל ברח לארצות הברית. נאמצה חקירה לאחר שהתעוררו חשדות שהוא משתף פעולה עם ארגוני טרור בזמן לחימה.
has convicted Shlomo Helbrans for the
kidnapping a teen boy in New York. He was found guilty.
He was already service punishment and it was done for
a federal court in White Plains, New York has just convicted Nachman Helbrans, current leader of Lev Tahor, on multiple charges related to kidnapping and child exploitation. Also charged today was Mayor Ross.
לתת לו אזרחות, הוא ביקש מהם מקלט מדיני בנורמלית, בטענה שהוא הולך לעבור עימות.
A letter sent by Nachman Helbrans and other leaders of a Jewish cult requested asylum in Iran, alleging persecution in Israel, Canada, and Guatemala.
And 60 children were rescued in a police raid on a fringe fundamentalist Jewish sect called Lev Tahor in Guatemala. Members of Lev Tahor broke into a shelter and tried to recapture the kids. The Attorney General's office in Guatemala says with police help, they were able to locate and protect everyone once again. Now, Lev Tahor is often described as an ultra-religious Jewish cult and is facing allegations of sexually abusing minors and human trafficking crimes, including forced pregnancy, child marriage, and rape. A horrific story indeed, but certainly not representative of the Jewish community as a whole. So to speak about this more, I am joined now by Ilan Lopez, the Executive Director of the Jewish community in Guatemala. Ilan, thanks for being with us on The Rundown this evening.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Well, my main question right now is how the Jewish community in Guatemala is reacting to this horrific news that's really grappling the entire country.
Well, look, we were there yesterday when the grown-ups of the sect broke into a place where the kids were keeping safe, and they escaped and they took them away. We're dealing here with a crazy situation. You know, I'm sure that you all can imagine the PR disaster that this is for a Jewish community, the humanitarian crisis that we're seeing because these kids have been brainwashed and are being told to not cooperate with the authorities. We have been seeing how the Lev Tahor members they make a lot of aggressions towards the local authorities. And we as a community are supporting the local authorities for them to be able to do this job. We have been providing kosher food for the members of for the kids. We have been providing with all the humanitarian needs for that they need to keep them well, following the Jewish laws. But for sure, we are very preoccupied and worried about the safety of these kids, the relationship and the reputation of the Jewish community as a whole. Because these people, as you said, do not represent the Jewish community. They are not part of any Jewish community. And we have been saying since almost 10 years ago that the way that they behave do not represent it, do not follow the Jewish law.
Well, have you ever been in contact with members of Lev Tahor since they've been in Guatemala? Have they tried to approach different members of your Jewish community?
No. So, look, we have fundamental differences between us as a community and them. We are Zionists, proudly Zionists. We are people that respect the society and social laws, and that's why they haven't been in contact with us, even though we have been following this issue for, as I said, the last 10 years when they arrived for the first time to Guatemala.
And so right now, Ilan, in your opinion, after helping these 160 Jewish children who are facing multiple years of abuse, what more should be done to actually crack down on this Jewish cult Lev Tahor in Guatemala?
Look, I think this is a unique opportunity. And I think the U.S. government, the Canadian government, and the Israeli government needs to support the Guatemalan Authority, needs to give all of the support that they can give in order for this to stop. We have been seeing how these kids have been keeping hostage, from their entire life. And it's a very sad situation. I think we have been hearing from families in Israel that have some relatives here, from families in the U.S. that are trying desperately to rescue their family members. And I think this, again, it's a unique opportunity to save more than 150 kids. Remember that a couple of months ago, they tried to escape to Iran. They tried to, because they hate the state of Israel. So they wanted to join the Iranian regime. You can only imagine what this means for Israel and for us as a Jewish people, to have a community of 300 people in Iran, in Tehran. It's a crazy situation. And as I said before, I think this is a unique opportunity for the governments to act together and try to solve this humanitarian crisis.
It really is a crazy situation, but thank you and the Jewish community of Guatemala for actually helping those rescued Jewish children now. Ilan Lopez joining us from Guatemala. Thank you so much.
Thank you.